All right, here we go, guys. We are back. Meerschaert and Barberena. Fight clock 25 seconds off, so we'll go 4, 30, 29, 28. Left here, and we'll see who's in the chat here. What's up, Torn? Has the main event happened yet? No. Bryan Barbarena and Gerald Meerschaert, though. This is one of the fights I was actually looking forward to on this card. Barbarena back up against the fence, swings a wild right hand. Bam. He swings for the fences on everything. Good inside side kick there from Barbarena. Nice little back fist there from Meerschaert. What's up, everybody? All right, 6 up in the chat already. What's up, Drunken Charge? Because I'm bored, I think I'm going to check out this card. All right, yeah, this should be a good fight. I hope so. Meerschaert pushing the action, inside leg kick there from Bam. What's up, Adam? I'm back. Was out, but left phone going, and something must have happened. I restarted the stream because I thought there was something wrong with that stream. I don't know. I just didn't like the way it was performing. 3 minutes left in the first. Meerschaert looking to get the back here, straddling Barbarena up against the fence. Barbarena not known for exactly having the best submission defense. Barbarena, of course, was the opponent for Ruthless Robbie Lawler in his retirement fight. Ruthless got the job done. What's up, PBR? Hello, sir. And Barbarena getting back to his feet, and now he's ready to swing for the fences. So we hope. He's looking a little flabby in this one, though. Barbarena at middleweight, it looks like he's carrying an extra 15 pounds. Oh, big left hand there from Barbarena, though. He's still got that power. And Meerschaert just drops to his back. Barbarena says, I am not stepping into that bear trap. No, thank you. 2 minutes left in the first. Good straight right lands for Gerald. Barbarena will take 2 to give 1, though. He swings for the fences with just about everything. He's got a nasty uppercut, too. Good little counter right there from Meerschaert. And Meerschaert shooting. Last thing we want to see anybody doing right now. And Meerschaert gets the takedown inside the open guard here of Barbarena. And immediately moves to half guard. Better position to drop some ground and pound. Do have another card next week? We do, but Rose Namajunas is fighting next week. That should be a good one. Rose Namajunas and Amanda Ribas. So that should be a stellar card. And Meerschaert in side control here on Barbarena. Meerschaert should be able to pull an arm out here and get the armbar. I'd be surprised if he's not able to be honest. And thank you for those that have watched the short. We put up the finish of Mike Davis choking out Natan Levy in that last fight on the YouTube shorts. So I can put that one up to share with you guys too. All right, big round for Gerald Meerschaert, though. 10-9 Meerschaert, in my opinion. Got the fight clock started a little late for that round. That's why there was still some leftover seconds there. There's the link to the finish for anybody that didn't get to see it. All right, 7 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not able to chat, it's because you're not subscribed. Make sure and hit that subscribe button. Here in Fights with Friends, we do a weekly fight companion, live fight reaction, whatever you want to call it, pretty much every week. All right, here we go. Round 2, Meerschaert and Barbarena. I think we're going to get more viewers later tonight with the basketball games, to be honest, over on Mike's Sports Experience. So if you're not subscribed over there, make sure you are. I think everybody in here is subscribed. So if you like basketball, if you like March Madness, we'll be doing more of that. Hopefully, I don't know if we'll do it tonight. Definitely Selection Sunday. Tomorrow, and everybody can get their brackets, and through the NCAA tournament, we'll be doing, I'm hoping to do 6 to 10 hours of coverage per day, probably. Good right hand there from Barberena. I love watching Barberena watching. What's up, Spook Show? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you in here. And Meerschaert shooting for the takedown. Looks like Barberena's takedown defense getting a little better here. Barberena looking to land that big shot. Eats a straight right from Meerschaert. But as I mentioned, he'll eat 2 to take 1. That's the bam bam way. And fight on deck. Pannie Kianzad versus Macy Chiasson. And Meerschaert getting another takedown here. Let's listen into Barberena's corner here.
Bryan, rock the boat.
Telling him, rock the boat. That's what she said.
Get your hips out. Knee shield. Knee shield, Bryan. Get your hips out, knee shield. Hips away, Bryan. Push his head. Control his head. Hips away, knee shield, Bryan.
All right, pull up for the next fight. Pannie, Kianzad, and Macy Chiasson. Oh, and I don't know who forgot to do their verdict, but apparently I forgot to do my verdict. Oops, missed the last fight. If you want to get the rest of them, not that we're going to catch Wyatt, but why am I not able to pick for this week now? It's showing Fight Night 217. This is Fight Night 239. I don't know what's going on over there on Verdict, but I don't know. I guess I don't get picks this week. All right, 50 seconds left. Meerschaert doing his best to try to sink in this RNC. And Barberena fighting this out. It's not completely. Oh, Barbarena might. And he's out. He is out. Gerald Meerschaert puts Bryan. Oh, and he's still asleep. Wow. Herb Dean picking up the legs of Bryan Barberena. He was out. Bam Bam went for a nap. Yes, he did. Damn.
Sorry, you good? You had the chin in there. Usually the blood's not in there with the chin, right?
Wow.
The carotid artery was exposed.
That was something else. Not even under the chin. And you could see he looked like he wanted to tap, and then he went out.
Right here, look how he cinches behind the shoulder.
So I'm going to back that ass up just a little bit here so I can get a video for that for our Twitter. Those that haven't been able to see it. I don't want to put too many on YouTube because there's only so many notifications per day. But we will put this one on the Twitter.
Had to watch for it because even if Meerschaert doesn't get it, he can control this the whole round. It's a black belt squeeze as well. Now it's in. Now that's on the chin. You can break the jaw here, even though the chin's in there. It's not a blood choke.
Beautiful choke there from Gerald Meerschaert. And look at that, Barbarena was trying to tap there. And he's out. Look at that, Herb Dean picks up the hand. And he is gone. Bryan Barberena unconscious. Herb Dean lifted up his legs. That's a bit of a worrisome situation there. Nice win there for Gerald Meerschaert. Good to see that Bryan Barberena is conscious. Hopefully he's okay. Bam Bam taking a nap. All right, Michael Bisping filling us in on what he knows about the carotid artery. All right, and we'll have that choke up soon. Wow, what a moment for Gerald Meerschaert. Putting him out. Putting Bryan Barberena out of there.
I felt like sometimes in the past have made fights really hard on myself, and this time I chose the easier path.
Well, when you got him down, the finish, the rear naked choke that you got, it wasn't on the chin. It wasn't on the throat, it was on the chin, but you still managed to put him to sleep. Is this something that you're working on in the gym?
See me working on it right here, Mike, you know what I'm saying? No, you don't need to be on someone's chin to choke them unconscious. You can't do it over the jaw. It's just you got to squeeze it really freaking.
Yeah, how many times have I talked about this, that you don't need to be under the chin to get that choke. Meerschaert putting on a clinic of exactly why that is true.
I feel you, buddy. Well, listen, congratulations. A clean performance. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Gerald GM3 Meerschaert.
Certainly earned the beer and a nap. He's now finished 34 of his 36 wins and tied with Anderson Silva for the most finishes in middleweight division history. How about that? Gerald GM3 Meerschaert going back to Florida with a big win. So here's what's available on UFC Fight Pass. Stir the nostalgia and rewatch the UFC 100 and UFC 200 shows. That will prime you for April 13, where you can catch the UFC 300 early prelims.
All right, if you wake up in the morning and you say, I choose violence, I need a little violence with my coffee in these mornings, go over there to Twitter, just type in hashtag fights with finishes. And there are a ton of finishes that I have uploaded under the hashtag fights to finishes, including this last one. And as soon as this is uploaded, I will get you guys the link for those that don't have eyeballs on this. Gerald got it done, son. Yes, he did. What's up, New Britain Polly? Bam Bam went nap. I didn't. I tried to do my verdict picks late, Billy, and it was showing UFC Fight Night 218. I don't know what in the hell is going on. So another soft topic. Would you have any idea why it's taking Conor this long to come back? Robert was talking about that a little bit earlier, and he thinks the UFC is stalling him because he needs to fight those last 2 fights on his contract before he's able to go back in boxing. He's hoping to get a big payday with Manny Pacquiao. All right, here we go. Here's some video of Mark Coleman, courtesy of his Instagram. There you guys see a good friend of mine, Mark Coleman.
The dog did not make it, but Mark Coleman did.
And Mark Coleman saved his parents' life from a burning house, literally the house that he grew up in. Took his mom and his dad on his back and hauled them out of there. The dog, Little Hammer, R.I.P. Little Hammer, he was not able to make it out of the fire. But man, Mark Coleman, just an absolute freaking legend.
For anybody who has to choose between their family and their other family member, a dog.
What's up, Clavid? Did mine just a second ago. Well, I'll try it again, see if it lets me on there. It was acting real weird. It was showing me, like I said, it wasn't even showing me this week. It was showing me like Fight Night 218.
Oh, here comes the bread guy. Ugh, don't you ever get sick of bread? How dare you? Come on. If you save nearly 700...
Or 217, sorry. I don't know why it's asking me to make picks for UFC Fight Night 217, but especially since I run the league. Like, I don't understand what the hell is going on there. It's showing me last season. I don't know. That's confusing as all hell. Go to the main page, not the league page, Mike. All right. Will do, man. And it's all it shows me is it says your leagues. Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you, Billy. All right, Pannie versus Chiasson up next. Christian Rodriguez taking on Isaac Dulgarian, excuse me. Ovince St Preux later versus Kennedy Nzechukwu. He should get the knockout there. He really should. Kennedy should get the knockout, I think. But you're not going to get hardly anything for it, so I'm going to take him by decision. Conor loses next fight. He's going to lose a lot of star power. I agree. Yeah, thank you, Bill. I was able to do that. Missed it. He must have got submitted. Yeah, Barbarena went out, dude. Unfortunately. Star power or not, Manny is determined to fight Conor. Conor can lose his next 2 MMA fights and still get Manny fight. Yeah, you're probably right on that, Robert. All right, let's get the next fighters up here. What's everybody eating, drinking, smoking today? Sounds like I need to get some alcohol to get this party going. That must be the problem. I just don't have enough alcohol in my system. All right, be right back. I'm going to get me some alcohol. Of course not. All right, here we go. Round 1. All right, fight clock 18 seconds behind there. Sorry, I had to go get some alcohol, though I felt like we were missing some energy from this stream. right. Kianzad pushing Chiasson up against the fence, landing a couple left hooks here. Number 10 and number 6 ranked women's bantamweights going at each other right now. And there's a big takedown from Chiasson. Lime LaCroix, Mike. Make the switch from diet soda. It's worth it. Yeah, I need to go to the seltzer. Once I get through all my Pepsi Zero, I'll buy some. Man, he doesn't know how to cut a promo. Imagine those press conferences are gonna be boring. Just finished working, going for an old fashioned. Yes, you like the old fashioned PBR. Had an idea. I'm gonna drink green moonshine to celebrate St. Patty's Day weekend. Another genius idea from the drunken charge. And Chiasson, she's got an arm there. I think she's got an arm. She's got something. It's like a dog looking for a bone right here. She's got the high rubber guard. Oh, Macy's just gonna pick her up. Or excuse me, Pannie's just gonna pick her up and slam her here. Good right hook there from Pannie. And Pannie looking to back up and drop some shots here maybe. Good knee to the head there from Kianzad. A couple of good right hooks to the body for Pannie. Oh, and she's got to be careful with the knees to the head and the head stomp there. Pannie accidentally putting on a few illegal moves there, I think. She kneed and stomped on Chiasson's head there. I do think it was on accident, just trying to get position. And now Chiasson getting the back. A back and forth affair here. And Chiasson's got the back. Chiasson standing up. Excuse me, Kianzad standing up. Chiasson with the knee there. Macy looking to get this back down to the ground. Drunk charge, I'll take a photo and post on Fights or Friends, Facebook, and Messenger. Sounds good, man. Oh, look at this. Macy's got hooks in. She's got Kianzad up against the fence. This is going to be trouble. This could be it right here for Pannie. Macy Chiasson. She's got Pannie in the panty dropper here. Oh, she's got the fuck you choke. It's over. Under, over, middle finger, back behind the head. I think only one fighter, as I've been commentating, has gotten out of this choke. And it does not look like Pannie's going to be a second. She's about to go out. We could have 2 fighters go unconscious in back-to-back fights here. Oh, she's under. She's going to start drowning. There's the tap. Oh, my goodness, that was deep. I can't believe Pannie held on that long. That was a deep choke.
Here in Vegas.
Props to Pannie for holding on for so long, but, man, we almost had back-to-back fighters go unconscious during fights. Man. And Macy Chiasson helping Pannie to her feet. Let's watch the replay on that. Macy Chiasson getting Pannie Kianzad to the ground. Gets the hooks in and then under, over, under. Look at that. That's what we call the if you choke here on Fights with Friends. And there is the tap from Pannie Kianzad. I thought we might have 2 fighters unconscious back to back, but Pannie's smart enough to tap there. First round submission for Macy Chiasson. Thank you, PBR, for the repost and the like over on Twitter. All right, so if you want to see that finish, if you don't have eyes on this, I'll have it posted on the Twitter here in just a moment.
Fist called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declared the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Macy Chiasson.
I think when a woman shaves her head like that, goes with a real short, like military cut, like you know they want to do this for a living. Like that's the serious look.
You got to be happy with that one.
RNC 354 the first.
Since the Aldana fight, you know, I really went to a really dark place, and I just wasn't sure, honestly, if I was going to be fighting anymore. But I said, fuck that. I completely...
Oh, there's the link, guys, and there's the F-bomb from Macy Kianzad on ESPN. Plus, let's give her a round of applause getting the F-bomb through ESPN.
My family has supported me this entire time, throughout the way. My wife, my best friend Jamie, Eric Pena with my nutrition. It takes.
Oh, this lady's a lesbian. I'm shocked. I'm shocked and appalled. Would have never guessed.
Speaking of which, I just spoke to your coach, Safe Saud. He said during this time there were some challenges, but you've made a lot of improvements.
Thank you, Billy Hughes, for the likes and the reposts over on Twitter.
And it's not just the output, but it's the recovery, because I'm
much
known for
appreciated.
You know, I was running 40 miles a week to make 135. Now I sprint twice a week on top, and it's easier to make 35 now, actually. But it's just putting the work in and day out and being consistent, right? You can't just stop what you're doing. Like, no matter if you win or lose, you still have to start over. So I'm taking it day by day, improving everything. There's a lot I need to take from this fight and improve on. You know I got the win and I got it quick, but we're always working, and I want this belt. I'm gonna get this belt.
Macy Kianzad moving to 10-3. I don't know if I see her as a future champion or not, but very impressive. Very impressive tonight. That's for sure. If you are following me on Twitter, or if you're not, following Seattle Mike at Fights W Friends, I reposted and shared a follow train. MMA does these every once in a while, to where everybody that interacts in this, you put in your picks, and then everybody who follows you or interacts with the page, follow them. They're supposed to follow you back, or follow back everybody who follows you. And you can rack up a significant amount of followers that way. You just can't follow them all within like 10 seconds. It'll tell you that you followed too many people in a short amount of time. But thank you, Josh, for the retweet of the stream. Jim Miller, most wins in UFC history, taking on Bobby Green at UFC 300. There you see Kayla Harrison, new addition to the UFC. She'll be taking on the Preacher's Daughter, Holly Holm. Justin Gaethje, highest bonus rate in UFC history, taking on Max Holloway, who's landed the most strikes in UFC history. Yan Jingyan and Weili Zhang fighting for the women's flyweight championship. Then we have Alex Pahea, two-weight champion in just, 6-7 UFC fights, taking on former champion, the champion that never lost the belt, Jamahal Hill. Be right back. I'm going to do a video taking that green moonshine. All right. Sounds good, Robert. Thank you for the repos. Let's get this next fight up here. Christian Rodriguez, Isaac Dulgarian. If I remember right, I think we got... do you remember, Robert? I think we got a UFC debut coming up here. Another one on this card. I was impressed with our debut earlier, though. What's up, Frankie Terizo? Says, hi, what's going on, Josh? Let's, a little bit of time in between these fights here. Let's take some call-ins here if anybody wants to call in. 425-791-8730 is the number to call in here on Fights with Friends. And if somebody wants to talk, you guys can continue to keep talking through the next fight. 12 people in here. If somebody wants to try to call a round, who wants to try to call the first round of this fight? If one of you guys wants to try the play-by-play, somebody that hasn't done it before. Anybody wants to try to call the playback, the play-by-play, excuse me, I can't speak, the play-by-play in this next fight, let me know. We can do it through phone or we can do it through Messenger as well. And the volume might be a little better through Messenger. There is that main card, UFC 300. Bo Nickel and Cody Brundage still opening that up. I thought they had fixed that. Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan in the next match. Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway in the 3 spot. Zhang Weili versus Yan Jingnan in the co-main event. And then, of course, Alex Bahia taking on Jamal Hill in the main event. So 3 title shots there. But these prelims are ridiculous. Davison Figueiredo, Cody Garbrandt, Bobby Green, Jimmy Miller, Jessica Andrade, Marina Rodriguez, Jalen Turner, Hanada Makano, Sodiq Yusuff, Diego Lopes, Holly Holm and Kayla Harrison, Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling, and Yuri Prohaska versus Alexander Rakic. Absolutely nuts. Hey, PBR in the house. What's up, my friend?
How are you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I just finished a hellacious day at work, and just a bit of advice for anyone who is looking for work or thinking about choosing a line of work: don't go into 911 operator.
Don't go what?
Don't go into being a 911 operator. It's a hellish job.
Oh, man. Yeah, I talked to you about that. I had thought about doing that at one time, and then I was like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, like, oh my God, I'm so glad. It's like 12, 14 hours. There's only 4 of us for the whole city, so it's like.
And how big of a city?
Huh?
How big of a city?
It's a little bitty suburb just in between Dallas and Fort Worth, called Mid Cities, and that's about 80,000 people.
80,000?
Something like that, yeah.
80,000 people and 4 911 operators? Is that normal?
I don't know what
it seems drastically understaffed.
Oh, yeah, welcome to government.
So what city do I need to go to commit crime?
I know, right? Dude, I tell you what, though, going back and looking through, because it took me a little bit of time to find the clip that I was looking for today. I got to really revisit some of your earlier fights. Like I knew what fight it was, what fighters, but exactly what card. But you'll never guess how long ago that fight was.
Well, you said it was UFC 269, right?
Well, yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking that.
So that's the question. What, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I believe we were talking about it the other day. It's like, seems like I just found you guys. As far as like your channel and all the people. So
you've been a premium member for almost 4 years now.
Has it been that long?
I think it said 43 months the last time, because I'm pretty sure you became a premium member like the first month it was available.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, time flies, huh? Time flies. But I it was like going back and looking at the fights that you'd posted to, throughout the life of your channel. I was trying to, I vividly remember that night because Drop Dead made me laugh for a while. just a quote of, "Oh God, the smell of beer and shoe leather."
Yeah, it was not fun. That's why I said I won't do it again for less than $200. And that might even be a bad idea.
It was hilarious. Oh, it was just so funny going back and watching you go through that moment. And the best, the other one was you were saying something like you didn't believe that somebody would donate, and you said, well, something like, "Here we are." Something along those lines. It was like, "Here we are, here we go." So something like that. And just the look on your face while you were saying that, it just cracked me right up, and it was like the best moment ever. Great times. But I resent it to you. For whatever reason, I was having a hell of a time. We have a really strong censor at work, and it governs what we do and what we share out of. I guess you can get stuff off of a computer IP with sharing stuff, and so
even off your phone.
No, while I was trying to do it from my work computer, there's a strong censor on what goes out.
Yeah.
As far as I guess something like along the lines of identity theft or something like that. If you're a computer geek type bad person, but it kept blocking me as but it kept blocking me as I was trying to share it with you, so I just had to do it from my phone. It was actually easier to just record my screen on my phone than actually clip it for whatever reason today. But just going back and looking at the old fights that Tuivasa was on through your channel while I was digging for that clip, it was just, time really flies while you're having fun or around good people.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, did you want to try to commentate one round here? A play-by-play?
I'm spit. I've been on the phone literally dealing with madness all day. I just, whenever you invite people to call, I always try to, share a few minutes with you and other people in chat. It's,
I always appreciate you coming in.
I don't mean it in a cheesy way or anything. I guess maybe it is cheesy if people think about you have friends that you've never really met in person and you just chat with them online on YouTube. But I view yourself and all the other main stars in the chat as well above acquaintances. In that friend category. So.
Well, and we'll be able to put faces to names here in Vegas next month.
Yeah, everybody's got all the regulars from the chat just gotta go. It's just going to be so much fun. I haven't had a vacation in, years now, 3 years. So I'm, like I said, there's only 4 of us, and an unfortunate part of that is you're kind of married to those 4 other people If when we go to Vegas, one of the other dispatchers has to give up their free time to cover my shift. So you're married to three other people, kind of, sort of.
So then you got to So then you got to do it for them down the road.
Well, yeah, just whenever, like somebody wants off. It's that position, that post has to be covered 24/7, 365. So I would love to. I've never done a play-by-play. And speaking of that, everybody in the chat needs to give MMA Mike a solid round of applause, because you pay attention to the fight well enough to match what you're thinking and seeing to the words coming out of your mouth to what you're saying, and all of us yahoos in chat. It's just a round of applause. Tip my hat to you for that.
Thank you. I think it's just being ADHD. I think, but
well, as somebody who gets paid to critically detail information and multitask, it is not an easy thing. Like, I'm almost good enough to be able to listen and write with both hands.
Yeah.
At the same time.
That's pretty good.
So being multitasked like what you do with watching a detail, like fights are very detailed. I mean, you could, comment about a fight and sound like a total idiot if you weren't knowledgeable and paying attention to what you're doing. And you do that very well. And plus, pay attention to scrolling chat. I mean, I have a hard enough time going back and looking for comments that people have made. And I'm, that's my sole task at that time, is to look for the comments. So hats off to you for
well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Multitasking ability. It's impressive. It truly is. But I would love to try my hat at commentating a fight, but I'm truly spent from being on the phone all day. It's been a hell of a day. I don't know if you can hear it through my voice, but I've just about lost my voice.
You sound pretty spent, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll let somebody else get in there. I just wanted to the comment. Oh my God, the smell of beer and shoe leather. It's the best, man. It's the best. You truly made a stressful day at work better for me. You made me chuckle remembering that. So hats off to you, dude. And I'll catch you through the rest of the fight.
All right. Well, thank you for the kind words. PBR Street Gang, everybody.
Bye-bye.
This is a lot of feedback on PBR end. Tell him to turn his down some. I think he might have been driving. I'm not sure. You guys not hear him very well. Right back. Just posted a video on Facebook group. Messenger of me doing a shot. Green moonshot. I'm trying to win the contest, but it's slow going. That's why I don't do it, because I'm too drunk and high, afraid I'll make a fool of myself. Phil says, well, I just showed up drunk as shit. I had no idea what he's talking about. What's up, Phil D-Row in the house? Good to see you, my friend. What are you drinking on? What are you drinking, smoking, eating? I think Phil's usually doing all three. He's usually smoking something on the barbecue, right? Besides the smoking of the green. And Dulgarian taking the back. Dulgarian looking to give Rodriguez a rude awakening to the UFC. Got Rodriguez's back here. Rodriguez is up, but Dulgarian's just all over him. Got him back down on his knees. Labots, I should have figured, man. Call in, Phil. This is Billy, yes. Yes, Phil. Anybody wants to call in and do live commentary for the next round? Let's do it. Let's put the number up, 425-791-8730. Somebody wants to try to do the play-by-play for an entire round. Should I call in? I'm pretty fooked up, says Robert. Maybe when you're not quite so... you can do what you want. I don't think Phil's tried to do the commentary either. All right, big uppercuts from underneath here from Dulgarian. Isaac Dulgarian just hanging on Rodriguez like a... Man, he's hanging on him like those kettlebells. When you watch Rogan doing those workouts and he's got kettlebells hanging off of him. This is Dulgarian's hanging off Rodriguez like one of those kettlebells. I don't think Rodriguez is getting any extra muscle from this, though. I think he's just getting the shit beat out of him. A couple of nice uppercuts there from Dulgarian. Look at the reverse there from Rodriguez, though. And Dulgarian says, "Know your place, son! Know your place!" Flips him right back over and takes him down to the ground. He says, "Get on that canvas. Eat that canvas, son. Eat that canvas." Oh, and Dulgarian going for a choke here. This could be 3 submissions in a row. Nice elbow from the top here from Dulgarian, who's in full mount. Oh, that was a blast of an elbow to the face of Rodriguez. Good right hook to the temple. And Dulgarian stretching Rodriguez out. Oh, man, he is just bashing. And what is that, 9, 10? That was about 10 hammer fists in a row to that ear. Still do a play-by-play, I believe, but probably couldn't do it without cussing. You know, you can cut back on the cussing, maybe. You can cuss on this channel. Just not, just don't break the F meter. And Dulgarian, if I was going to predict what was going to happen in this fight, I'm going to assume Dulgarian's going to end up getting a submission here. I think we're going to see 3 submissions in a row. Oh, big shots in the top there for Dulgarian. Rodriguez gets up, but he's got a backpack on now. And Rodriguez dumps him for a moment, but Dulgarian just dragging Rodriguez back down to the ground, beating him down with left hooks here. Man, Rodriguez looks like he's fighting 3-4 guys right now. He doesn't know what to do, but he cannot get Dulgarian off of him. So it's okay to say, holy shit, it is. 10-8 Dulgarian, says Professor KS. Yeah, I agree, man. Complete fucking domination there. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Let's go, boys. Robert Easley. All right, anybody wants to call in and commentate the next round, do it now. Press it to watch. I didn't get notification for tonight for whatever reason. Thanks for letting me know, Robert. I'm trying to keep track of that. Good morning, Mr. Seattle Mike. Good morning, Pfizer Friends family. Thank you, Kurosu. And some people have been telling me that YouTube, not just on this channel, but like channels across YouTube, YouTube will just every once in a while unsubscribe you. It generally doesn't do it from channels you're on, at least once a week, but maybe check, just double check, make sure that you're subscribed. And remember, you got to double tap that bell to get all notifications. If you click it once, you'll get some notifications. If you click it twice, you should get all notifications. All right, you see that Division 1 Wrestling Championship, Saturday, March 23rd, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and ESPN+. What's up, IROC in the house? Good to see you, my man. Of course, Chimu, cheers, brother. Everybody, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. I think we might be all regulars in here. But Dulgarian just brutalizing Isaac Rodriguez right now. And he rolls Rodriguez over. And, I mean, Rodriguez, all you can give him credit for is surviving here. Because he can't mount any offense to save his life. Rock in the house. Cheers, my guys. This is Robert's cheers, guys. All right, and Rodriguez is up. And Dulgarian just drops him right back down. It's like setting a baby down. It's like you got a baby standing up and you just pick him up and you set him back down. This is what this looks like right now. It's like setting a baby in their stroller. Here comes Dulgarian. Dulgarian's like, here, baby. Get in the stroller, baby. There it is. Drops him right back down. And Isaac Rodriguez looks like he would rather be anywhere but in this cage right now. He is getting absolutely pummeled. And he's going to stand up again just to have Dulgarian drag him right back down to the canvas. Sold my Sylvia yesterday. Bought a 1968 Nissan Laurel. Oh, you got a classic, Kurosu. Congratulations. The older cars, the better ones, I believe. And if inflation keeps going the way it's going, you can buy a new car now and it might be worth more in 3 years. I mean, especially if we got the same administration in there, I almost guarantee it'll be worth more in 3 years. Probably worth double what you paid for it. Me and the wife are looking at buying a brand new pickup truck. We're looking at the Nissan Titans. I'm looking new. You're looking at, I'm sure we're going to be looking at just over $35K without any options. But, I was like, why not go new? Dulgarian pushing Rodriguez up against the fence. Good knee to the body there from Rodriguez. Dulgarian's got the belly to back here. Gets the slam. Seven for 7 on the takedowns for Dulgarian. That's sick. What's up, Damon? Trucks keep value or increase in value, but no car keeps value. Pretty much, man. Pretty freaking much. Well, Toyota Corollas and like Nissan Sentras and those, they keep value to a point. But yeah, they don't keep their value or even increase. Good right hand there from Dulgarian. Oh, nasty leg kick from Dulgarian. He floored Rodriguez with that leg kick. Almost floored him again with that left hook. And Dulgarian shooting for the takedown again. Man, he might want to try his hand at standing. He's letting some big shots here. Left uppercut, then a left hook and a right hand for Dulgarian. 50 seconds left here in the second. You could possibly have back-to-back 10-8s here for Dulgarian. Bought the Sylvia in 2015 for $1,700. Sold it for $16K yesterday. But I did a full build. Congratulations, Gross. That's amazing, man. I'm sure you put a lot of cash invested into it, though. Cheers, Phil. Alcohol is your friend. 10 seconds left here in the second. Damon Stouts, I've always owed after totaling a car. When my truck was totaled, it was worth more than owed, so it got me a new truck, damn near free with Gap. No accident. Was my fault except one, and I've totaled 4. Oh, no accident was my fault except one. Oh, damn. That's some bad luck over there, man. Where are you driving at, Damon Stout? Like New York or something? Our insurance is getting so expensive over here. I tell you, I swear, I'm scared to leave the house sometimes because I just think somebody's going to cut in front of me or somebody's going to hit me or like nobody's paying attention. It's a lot of things to distract us on the road. All right, third and final round. Isaac Dulgarian, just total domination here. I have him up 20-16 after 2. We'll just see if he can get the finish here. I think that's basically what we're waiting on here, is if he can finish this fight. And Rodriguez, at least better defense here. Good 1-2 there from Dulgarian. Good left hand from Rodriguez. Oh, big right hand from Dulgarian. But Dulgarian's just like, man, anything you can do, I can do better. And the Cash App, Phil D. Rowe with the first super chat of the night. You know, I was a little dejected. Oh, man, big body kick from Rodriguez. Man, he really wished he could do the soccer kick there. I know he thought about it. He definitely thought about it. And now Rodriguez with the back raining down ground and pound. Imagine Rodriguez is able to come back in this fight. Dulgarian may have burned himself out. It's like not everybody can go the Merab Vishavili path. Some people get tired. Wow, and Rodriguez raining down ground and pound. He might get this fight stopped. He's not defending himself.
What a turnaround.
What an amazing comeback this would be for Christian Rodriguez. And Rodriguez in full mount, he obviously needs the finish after dropping the first 2 rounds. At least one of them, I think 10-8 that first round, maybe even a 10-8 in the second. But he's got to continue to pound on Dulgarian because he's got to have the finish here. There's no way he won the first or second round. Might have even got 10-8 in both of them. Like on my card, like I said, I gave him 10-8 for the first and the second round. Yeah, he is just beating the shit out of Dulgarian right now, though. Dulgarian's just, his cardio is spent. 240 left in the third. It's like, how many unanswered shots does Dulgarian have? Oh, and he's under the neck! Does he have the second hand in? We might see another submission here. Nope. And he's out. Another big hook to the temple here from Christian Rodriguez. But what a turn of events here. Oh, more big right hands from Christian Rodriguez. This is just crazy. And Rodriguez turning Dulgarian up in the fence. I mean, if Dulgarian gets the decision here, this crowd's going to boo. They're going to boo so badly. But if it goes to decision, you have no choice but to give it to him. I mean, oh man, nasty uppercut there from Rodriguez. Significant strikes in round 3, 56-4 in favor of Rodriguez. And there's a good left hand for Rodriguez. Dulgarian is completely spent. There's a 1-2 from Rodriguez. Right hook lands for Dulgarian. Low leg kick for Rodriguez. Big right hand from Dulgarian.